Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Hey everybody, we're cutting down trees today. You want to watch? That's a tree. It's gonna come down. They're getting ready. This is the roof straight down. Pretty cool. This is how we do it. Perfect. Duh. Timber. Jack says, "What's going on at my house?" Hey everybody, RVRebel Girl here. Hey YouTubers, Rebel Watchers, how are you? Okay, I am back and here you are in my little tiny kitchen. So I'm going to be making a no-bake creme brulee. Now I love creme brulee and I've been wanting some kind of dessert, so I decided that that's what I really wanted. And so I tried to find a no-bake recipe because again, I don't have an oven. So I found a recipe that I'm going to try to make, okay? And it's going to be, I kind of cut got to have two different pot going at the same time you got the bowl mixing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my milk and my cream. So the recipe calls for a cup of heavy whipping cream, but I am only going to make a half a recipe. So I'm going to put a half a cup of whipping cream. Whoops, yeah, a half a cup of whipping cream into my pan here. And then it calls for a half a cup of whole milk. So I'm going to put a quarter cup. Originally it's 1 cup of whipping cream. I'm going to use a half a cup. They want you to put in a half a cup of whole milk. I'm going to use a quarter cup of whole milk. Oops, I'm spilling cream all over the place. Quarter cup of whole milk into my pan. Okay. Danny, where are you when I need you? She's chewing on a bone. But in the meantime, I've spilled cream all over the floor. It just drips from my measuring cup. Okay. So that's going to go in my saucepan. So it's the milk and the cream and the sugar. Okay, it called for 1 cup of heavy cream, so I used a half a cup of heavy cream. It called for 1/2 a cup of whole milk. I used 1/4 of a cup of whole milk because I'm cutting my recipe in half. It's just going to be me. Then it calls for 1/2 a cup of granulated sugar. So I'm going to use only 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. Let me get my cup off of here, otherwise I'm going to spill cream all over the place. Okay, 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. Okay. And that is going to be heated over medium heat, and you stir it till all the sugar dissolves, okay? And bubbles appear on the edges of the mixture up. And it's steaming. And it says, do not bring to a boil. But I'm not going to quite do that yet because I'm going to start mixing the other part of the recipe. Also, we got things to do there. So, because we're going to add the heated up mixture into the colder mixture, I want to get the colder and the other mixture going too. So then, in the meanwhile, we're going to whisk together the egg yolks and cornstarch in a medium bowl. Okay? And here's my cooking cornstarch, which I bought in the near the flour. I found this nice, perfect little can of cornstarch I can save. I could use it for gravy and all kinds of stuff. So let's see, that's 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. So I'm only going to use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch because I'm cutting it in half. One tablespoon of cornstarch. Okay. I love creme brulee. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so it's the cornstarch and egg yolks. So because the recipe calls for 4 large egg yolks, okay, I'm going to use 2 large egg yolks. So, okay, so it's calling for egg yolks only. And I couldn't find my egg yolk separator, but I have my my little gadget that I use for draining cans. I don't know why I bought it, but I never used it. And just like I never used my egg yolk separator, but now I need it. So this worked great. So I'm going to put my 2 egg yolks. I'm going to put one there. Come on. That gross slimy, huh? But it worked. So I have my 2 egg yolks. I've separated them. And my cornstarch. I'm going to put this on the side. And then after I mix this up, I'm going to go ahead and heat this. Now, normally you would add your vanilla, but I'm not going to add any vanilla until later, because right now it would call for you to add your vanilla bean if you use vanilla bean, but I'm not using vanilla bean. I'm going to use regular vanilla that I got from Mexico, if you saw my other videos. So it tells you to really whisk it hard, get all the lumps from the cornstarch out, which is what I'm going to do. It doesn't look like nothing in there. Look at that consistency. Can you see it? It looks like I've got all the lumps out of it. I probably should have went with the whole main thing because it looks like I'm going to want more. It does look like I'm going to want more. So I'm going to go ahead and add, I'm going to make that full recipe. I'm sorry, 4 egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're going to mix that up really good. And it blends up pretty nice. Like 4 servings probably. There you go, see? Okay, so we got that all done. So now, we're going to put the vanilla on the side until later, till we need it. Stir it. Okay, once the bubbles appear at the edge of the mixture, I'm going to take and add this hot cream mixture in slowly to the stream while whisking. So I'm going to add this in here while I'm continuously whisking. I don't know if you could see it. Hold on, I want to let you see this. It's kind of hard to do that at the same time and let you see it. There we go. Whisk constantly. Then pour the mixture back into the saucepan and return to a medium heat. And it's going to thicken. Well, I don't know. There's only 2 tablespoons in there. Scrape the bottom until mixture is thickened. It'll take 3 to 5 minutes. Do 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 do. This could take a while. It is starting to thicken. See? Look at it's thickening. Wow. Can you see it? It's thickening. It was about 3 minutes. And it is thickening. Now it wants me to pour it through a mesh strainer, but I don't have a mesh strainer. So I don't know why I have to use a strainer. I guess maybe that's for the lumps. I don't know. But it says to stir it till it gets thick. And once it's thickened, it says this will take 3 to 5 minutes. Once thickened, cook for an additional 1 minute while continuing to stir. Okay, so I've cooked for an additional 1 minute while I continue to stir it. But this is the time when I would add in my vanilla. So I'm going to get my vanilla. And I'm going to add in a tablespoon of vanilla. It said 1 tablespoon of vanilla. For the bean. So I'm going to add in my 1 tablespoon of vanilla. There we go. And, oh, that smells good. Mix that in. Now I'm going to pour it into my bowl. Now normally you would pour it into a bunch of little ramekins, but I don't have a bunch of little ramekins. All of my ramekins that I normally use for my creme brulee, when I used to make it the old-fashioned way, you know, where you baked it, I've never made it just like this. All those ramekins are packed. Now it's a 1 tablespoon, but I'll tell you what, it looks like that's an awful lot. I've never seen creme brulee that dark, but that's okay. I like vanilla, so it won't matter. And usually it's not very thick in your dish, whatever kind of a dish you put it in. So I would like to put it in a glass dish. So I happen to have this glass dish. And since I'm the only one living here, I'm going to eat this sucker. So, and I probably don't, I don't know if I'm going to put the sugar on the top. I might put burnt sugar on the top, but, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Spatula. Every time I've had creme brulee, it's been a very thin layer of it, you know, in the ramekin. So it's going to have to do like this. And I want to level it out. Okay, so it's about a 1/2 inch thick, you know. That's how it's going to be for now. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. It has to stay in the refrigerator for at least, whoops. Okay, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. It needs to stay in the fridge for at least 4 hours, and it's already 10 o'clock at night, but yum. I may want to stay up to eat this. Okay, I can't really wait, so I am going to, I put a little sugar on the top. I put some of the custard or the creme brulee in a nice little glass here, and I'm doing melting the sugar, but I don't know if I have enough patience to, because I don't have the other flame maker, whatever. But I did get some of it melted, some of the sugar torched on here. Go ahead and dig in. I could have torched the sugar a little bit more, but you really need like a butane torch for it. It's really good, but it's browner than I usually, maybe it's the vanilla. I don't know, but it's delicious. Very, very good. I moved it from the one casserole dish into here. But it's so good, I could eat it all right now. been having a taste for this for so long. It's my favorite. Bon appetit, as Julia Childs would say. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.